Hey everybody, and welcome to a new little project series kind of thing that is going to be showcased both on this channel and on Blind Gamers. This is the Let's Try series where I try out random games, new, old, whatever, just trying games. Now I'd like to make the distinction, this is not a Let's Play, this is just a random one-off episode of a game. It's going to be mostly about first impressions and a general idea of the gameplay. It's not going to be full playthroughs or anything like that, it's going to just be, hey, let's try a game, see how good it looks, and more of a review style rather than a let's play style. So this is Hoard. This is today's Steam daily deal, and it's currently 50% off, and it's only costing £3.50. I'm not sure about the US prices because I couldn't actually find them online anywhere. But it is a simple concept of a game in which you control a dragon and you are trying to grow the size of your hoard. So with that in mind, let's get on to some actual gameplay. Now there are a couple of tutorials which I've already played through, so let's go straight to the treasure mode. There's quite a few different modes, and actually there's going to be a second video of this game coming up onto Blind Gamers later today, and in which we'll do some of the multiplayer game types. So for this one, I just want to show off the basic gameplay mode, which is treasure mode, in which you basically just have to amass the most treasure you possibly can. Now there is quite a wide variety of choice when it comes to maps. I mean, there's just loads and loads of maps. I can't imagine maps are that hard to make for this game, but still. So I'm just going to pick a nice little one-person map for now. Let's go with a nice small one, to the point. Let's get right to the point. You can also choose what colour your dragon is. Let's go with purple. And here we are, let's start game. Now matches in Hoard take exactly 10 minutes, in fact it's a 10-minute timer. Actually some of the game types, I think, I know at least one of the game types takes a little bit, it's basically survival and you carry on until you die. So the basic gist of the game is that you are a dragon. Look, there's my dragon. You move around with the WASD keys, and you can move the mouse to move your cursor, and you have to basically set things on fire in order to take their monies. So I look at this. I'm destroying a farm, taking its monies, destroying a wagon, taking its monies. It's a simple concept. Instead of being the protagonist, you're in fact the antagonist in this little drama. And then you have to take the treasure back to your treasure hoard up there. Very, very interesting gameplay. I really like this particular title, though. I will say that much. You do have a finite amount of fire that you can breathe. If you look in the top left corner, you see that little red bar to the right of my dragon portrait. I can't actually, because that runs out whenever I'm firing, so you can't fire continuously or anything. You do also get upgrades. As you can see that little bar underneath my hoard, so when that gets full you get a level up and you can place points in different talent thingies. For some reason that's not working right now. I'm not sure why, but I can't click on them. That's somewhat disturbing. Is that something to do with my recording? I'm not sure. Anyway, so there's all the types of different structures, like windmills. They make farms around them, and it's better. I find it's generally better to leave windmills up if you can help it, because they obviously spawn more gold around them. Is my thing working yet? No. For some reason I can't level up. Not sure why that is. That's really kind of annoying, because there's now an archer shooting at me. Towns will spawn guards as well. As you can see, we got archers. There are also knights, and knights are really annoying in that they can hit really hard. There's also power-ups scattered around the map. As you can see, I've just got a fire upgrade. Not sure what that does, but apparently we've just set someone on fire, so apparently it did good things. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed by my ability not to be able to upgrade anything. Why is that? I cannot imagine. And that kind of ruins a lot of the game, because I can't actually upgrade my armour or anything. There's a finite amount of how much gold you can carry as well, as indicated by, I think, that bar underneath me. Yeah. And you have to wait at the hoard until it all depletes. Why can't I upgrade? This is rather infuriating now. Is it something to do with fraps? I don't think this is working too well with fraps. I'm gonna just stop fraps for a second and see if it sorts it out. Alrighty, yeah, apparently it's something to do with fraps, because while I have fraps recording, it refuses to let me upgrade. But as you can see, these are, oh, it's letting me upgrade now for some reason. That was really odd. I've never experienced that in a game before. That was very odd. Unless the F9 button did something, but I can't imagine it. So yeah, you have 4 different upgrade areas. The first one is your flying speed. The second one is how long you can like breathe fire for. The third one is how much gold you can carry on you, and the fourth one is your armor. I find it's generally I don't really find armor all that helpful, because in most battles you can avoid getting hit at all. I mean, all you have to do is really keep backtracking away from your enemy, and that's not that hard. So I tend to upgrade carry capacity first. That lets you stay away from your horde for longer and just like start owning things. It is a very interesting concept. Oh, and as you can see there, if you take too much damage, then you die, and then you have to go back to base to regenerate. While you're at your horde, your health does regenerate over time. There's also a system, and I can't actually demonstrate it in this map, because there need to be at least 2 different dragons playing. But there is a system by which you can make towns fear you. And while towns fear you, they send wagons to your horde and actually give you free treasures, which is pretty cool. And I'll be showcasing that with Zeba as we on our episode onto Blind Gamers. So I really do find this game pretty fun. There's also this building over here is a castle, and inside castles are princesses. And if you steal a princess, which I'm going to go do now by destroying the castle, just gotta keep my fire in check. You can steal... oh, I guess that castle didn't have one. But occasionally you can find princesses, and if you take princesses back to your horde, then you can hold them for ransom, which is pretty neat actually, unless a knight comes to steal them from your horde. In which case, no such luck. I've still not leveled up in a while. So, like, the only goal for this game really is to... oh, I accidentally destroyed the windmill there. Oh well, no big loss. It'll just regrow itself. The only real point to this game is to try and get as high a score as possible. Which I think kind of lets it down a little bit. I think if this game had more of an objective type system, then that would make it a lot better. Look, there's a thief trying to steal from my horde. Get out of here, thief. Alright, I can upgrade something else because I've just leveled up. I'm going to actually upgrade carry capacity. No, see, I don't think any of these are really that good, which is the problem. That is somewhat a problem. As you can see, we're over halfway through this particular match. I'll upgrade my flight speed. Oh, I can upgrade my fire thing as well at the same time. Fantastic. Let's just take this guy out from a distance. You can see also that buildings actually upgrade while you don't destroy them, and when they upgrade they get bigger and they're worth more if you destroy them. There are also wizard towers, but there aren't any on this particular map, I don't think. Just going to destroy some random buildings over here. Oh, when a town fears you, their archers won't even attack you either, so that's pretty good. You want to make as many towns fear you as possible. But the reason that that feature doesn't exist unless there are at least 2 dragons is because... oh, I got an achievement, yay! The reason that doesn't exist is because other dragons can actually steal towns from you, so it's the dragon that's done the most damage to the town that actually is feared and gets the tributes. And I'm sure we'll see plenty of that when I play this with Zeba on to Blind Gamers. Oh, I died again. If you die, you drop all the gold you had. And if a wagon drives over any gold, then it steals the gold. Which is kind of annoying. There's also thieves around, knights around, they'll just basically screw you over. So ultimately, I do find this fun, but I don't feel... ooh, there's a royal carriage. There we go, I've got a princess. I'm holding on to a princess. I've got a princess back at my base. And there's a knight coming to steal her. Nope. You don't get to steal a princess today. This is my princess. And I've already held her for ransom. Awesome. I could probably have got more money out of her. I think she was a very cheap princess. I don't think they really cared about her. I accidentally destroyed another windmill there. I've not really got that much experience with the game. I've just done the first two tutorial missions and had a quick go on a couple of the game types. But what I've seen of it is pretty neat. There are a few niggling concerns, like the lack of an objective system and the fact that all you can do is get score, which makes it a little bit repetitive. Because I mean, like the only point to doing anything is just to get more gold, which, you know, a lot of gamers do still have that that leaderboard kind of drive, but I don't think that's enough to carry a game anymore. Personally, at least. Oh no, destroy, you will die. Okay, you're not stealing my princess away from me. No one's stealing my princess until I've got money for it. How much money do I get for princesses? Not sure. Aye, thief, get away. So yeah, like the whole leaderboard thing, that's the only reason to play it. The only reason is to get more gold. And I don't know. I reckon there probably are a lot of gamers out there that still have that that old-fashioned kind of get away from my hoard, right? That old-fashioned kind of drive where you want to be top of the leaderboards, but I don't really have that. I'm more of a finish the game kind of guy, and this game doesn't really offer me that, which is a pity because I do find the gameplay quite fun. I think this is probably more of a multiplayer map. There is actually an option to play with bots and everything, and obviously you saw all the different size maps that are designed for different numbers of players. So that's something. I do think it's more of a multiplayer thing, and we'll see more of that onto Blind Gamers. So you see, we've only got 1 minute left. I've collected around about 47,000 gold. I should make it up to 50,000 quite easily. Probably won't make it up much higher than that. Just destroy this town over here. No, maybe not. Thought I would. Decided not to. Decided I'd rather get shot in the face instead. I do hope I can actually make it to 50,000. Has someone stolen from my hoard? I'm sure I have more than this. Ugh. Alright, princess here. Come here, princess. Excuse me, princess. Let's get those knights down. And there we go, we're over 50,000. Yay! I've been up to 100,000 on this. So that's that. There are... Oh, there we go, game complete. That's the end of the first awesome match. As you can see, the only real rating system is the medal system. I've never had a silver medal. So that's an idea of how great I am at this game. But I'm quite content to get the bronze though. If we look at my rank, I'm ranked 3 out of 15. You get it. You get. I think these are probably experience points or something. But the game doesn't make much of a deal of them. I don't think you actually get anything for ranking up. So that's literally just a number. I think they could probably have expanded on that. Possibly even given it more of an RPG element by giving them permanent stat buffs or something. So I think that's. I think there's quite a bit about this game that I'm thinking that they could have improved on, but ultimately what they've got is a pretty fun experience. Let's just have a quick look at the options real quick. Keyboard controls, gamepad controls. Another of my gripes with this is that it's clearly like designed to be used with a gamepad, which is not necessarily bad, but it's kind of shows that it's more of a port from Xbox Live. I think it was on Xbox Live at least. You've got different camera styles. There's not many options as far as these options go, really. You can make it night mode, which just makes the screen darker, literally. And you can change all the tiles to snowy ones. Who doesn't like snowy tiles? Let's keep the snowy tiles, actually. I prefer snowy tiles. So I'm just going to do one more match, this time not on treasure. I've not actually tried this before, but I believe, I think Princess Rush and Co-op are both available in multiplayer, so we're going to do those in multiplayer, and I'd like to do Hoard, because that one's not available in multiplayer. Because Hoard is always one player, and Hoard is actually, let's pick a map, let's pick that map, Death Spin. Death Spin. Sounds awesome. So let's pick this map, and do a quick game of Hoard. Now Hoard is more of a survival game type from what I've seen of it, in that the whole point is that you have to survive. Instead of building up a hoard, getting gold will actually give you experience points to upgrade your dragon, so you kind of get more levels in this faster. But you don't actually have a hoard to go to. All this gold goes directly to your experience points. And I think the idea is to defend yourself against knights for as long as possible. As you can see, knights are spawning already, which is kind of silly. I don't know, my last record was 20 seconds, so I'm already beating my last record, and as you can see, my dragon's been automatically upgraded, so you get a level in each one of these. So ultimately, the game types are pretty solid, pretty well designed as far as I've seen thus far, and are genuinely fun. I do like this gameplay. Ah, Archer, I don't want to go near you. Oh, I need more levels. Need more levels. I can see a royal carriage. Is that going to go somewhere? Oh, I'll never get to that. Oh god, that is one fortified town. Look at that, 5 archers. I'm not going anywhere near that. This seems to me to be very very strategy-like, really. Oh, look at that. They've left 2 royal carriages undefended. Well, not really undefended. I've got 2 princesses now. Oh no, more archers. Oh, and I'm dead. Wow. And that's the end of that game. I lasted 1 minute 29 seconds. Oh no, 1 minute 36 seconds, because you get a bonus from all the gold you collect. To get a bronze, I'd need to survive for 8 minutes. That is absolutely not happening. Ah, well, since that was so short, I figure maybe I should have a go on Princess Rush. Wait, does Princess Rush... Oh, Princess Rush always requires more than one player, so I might as well do this Zebra. Co-op always requires more than one player, so... Maybe I'll have a... Let's have another go on Hoard. Let's try a different map, so that's a slightly easier map. Let's go on... a castle and a hard place. Let's see how long I can survive on this one. Let's actually try this time. Let's not run into archers and everything. So let's see. I'm just going to come down here first. Is that a town? No, it's not a town. There's a castle here. You can't let that survive. Come on, die. Die. The lack of fire is kind of crippling, honestly. Okay, that like buildings will constantly respawn in this game. Oh no, knights can kill you in one hit as well at this level of armor, which is actually very worrying, just as worrying as you'd expect it to be. Hey, my dragon's upgraded. I think I might be able to survive one hit now. There's no farms on this map. I've just noticed. It's all castles and. Like I say, I can't imagine it's very hard to make maps on this game, so that would explain why there's such an abundance of them. Hey, wagons. Right. No, let's not run at the archers. I said don't run at the archers. What did I say? Oh no, I'm just like, there's a castle up there, there's a castle down there. I am just trapped between a castle and a hard place. Obviously you can't go off the board either, so... Oh, this is a wizard tower. Now, wizard towers will shoot at you with magic. The idea is not to get hit by the magic. But when you destroy a wizard tower, you get a lot of resources from it. Oh, there's a lot of yeah, there was no way I was surviving that. There were like 10 archers there. There was like a knight and everything. So I think I've given a rough idea of what Hoard is like. I personally do recommend this game if you're into the whole leaderboard kind of thing. I've not tried the multiplayer yet. I will have more thoughts on that after the next video. So that's really all I have to say about this game. I think you should definitely buy it, considering the price that it's currently on Steam. So if you found this video helpful, then leave me a rating at the bottom and leave a comment and everything. And see you next time for more Let's Play or Let's Try content. See you!